Hi, my name is Alan Weber. I'm from Mission, Texas, here in the Rio Grande Valley. We're about as south as you can get here in the United States and here in Texas, right on the border of Mexico. I've lived here pretty much all my life. I'm married. I have a wife who's been married. Her name's Ruth. We've been married 31 years, great years. We have three kids. I have two daughters. I have a son, and I also have two grandkids too, and who are just my world. Love my grandkids. I'm into sports. I love sports. I don't play it much. I'm not really good. I'm not real athletic, but I love watching it, especially football. And I'm a Cowboys fan. I like the Texas Longhorns fan as well. I like some hockey too. I'm into like the Dallas Stars and my Blackhawks are my two teams I like. And I love Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars fan. I like The Office. A little bit of a geek. I do like WWE. I'm into pro wrestling as well. Grew up watching it with my dad, and so I enjoy that kind of stuff too. And this is just who I am. I'm real. I'm very genuine, and I love being around people and love talking to people at times. And just one of my favorite things is just to be with my family and have fun with them. And of course, the most important thing to me is God, and I love Jesus has done so much in my life. And I grew up in church. My grandfather had a church, and I grew up and watching him. There was a time where I did kind of go away on my own and lived my own way for a while. And then when I met my wife, which was in church, she helped me get my life back directed and rededicate my life to the Lord. And I've been serving God ever since. In fact, I've served in church most of the time. And when I met my wife, when we got married, her parents had a small church in a town called San Benito. It was a small little country church, maybe like 30 people. And we served there and helped where we could. And the funny part was the church services were in Spanish, and I don't know Spanish, so my wife would have to translate. But we could talk to the kids in English, and we would teach the kids. And after about 10 years, we got connected with the family church where I used to attend. And at that time, it was about congregation about 150 people, and we served there. I got involved more in children's ministry, and it was something I really enjoyed and I loved ministering to the kids. And about a couple of years later, after that, I was hired, and I was the children's pastor there. And I remember, starting off with about 45 kids. Our church size was at 250, 300, but we just saw God just move in miraculous ways through our church. And we're now almost up to about 4,000 people on a Sunday morning weekend that we do. We have we even opened another campus in a town away from here that I was involved in helping open, and I was the campus pastor there for a while as well. So I love church life. I know it's hard work. The hours are long, and dealing with people at times can be fun and challenging. But I love it. I love doing it, especially with the kids. I just love teaching the kids. And I did children's ministry for about 15 years. And then the last 5 years working there, I was the executive pastor and serving there and over the staff and over the budgets. And I was part of the church board as well. And but my whole thing is finding where God wants me to do and the calling He has on my life. I love to teach. I love to speak. And I just like to just really let people know who Christ is, what He's done in my life, and share with them, what He can do for them, and fulfill the calling that God has for them. And I just wanted to share a little bit about me. That's just real short because I don't want to get this thing too long. But thank you for listening, and I appreciate the opportunity. And now everything's in God's hand. We'll see what happens. God bless you. Have a great day.